Okay guys, I'm here today with João, Paulo and AJ. Huge honor for me, guys. So happy to have the three of them here in the same time. And I think everybody knows who they are, right? Those two here changed Jiu-Jitsu, the big bolo, etc, etc. And AJ is one of the toughest guys out there, gi and no gi. And today AJ is gonna show us here one of the moves that he did in his Kimura instructional. And they all filmed instructional videos for BJJ fanatics, so it's gonna come out very soon. And I'm excited to learn from you, AJ.
Thank you, Bernardo.
Yeah.
Thank you, boys. So I think I remember trying to go for a Kimura against you when we...
Really?
I tried.
No.
I had no success on it because your back is so big.
Well, with that being said, the other two subjects that you filmed here, they both worked against me because you shot two instructions, one about takedown, and remember you did took me down.
I did.
And the other subjects about how to not get submitted, and they think you were the only one on that Pan Am that I didn't submit.
I tell this to everyone. I said, Bernardo had an amazing, incredible run in his Pan Am Championships. He was a double gold champion. Yep. And the only match he didn't get the submission was with me. And
I think that is true, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't true, but...
That is my claim to fame. But I remember trying to go for a Kimura against you when you were on top of me because your pressure was really, such a really good pressure. But I've been working a lot with this knee shield and sort of just playing with getting the guy to come get in closer to me. Once I do that, I collapse my top leg and find the connection with the Kimura trap. Right. The only difference with the Kimura compared to the Americana is it's going inwards versus outwards. Right. So it's a wrist control, and I don't like to have my thumbs. I keep my thumbs close to my fingers to prevent any torque on my thumbs, on that thumb joint. But I keep this position here, and sometimes when I get here, I try to just really bait the guy into passing my leg, so you feel like I get here right. And with you, I think I didn't realize how heavy and strong and your base was. But it actually it taught me to really look at something else here, which now I do. When the guy goes for the to get out of this position, you're trying to posture up or whatever you want to do, right? Yeah, you're gonna come up here. So now what I'm doing is I'm coming up to my knees and I'm bumping the guy backwards.
Oh, I didn't fall down, man. That's good.
Right.
Yeah, no, I like it. One more time.
So once I'm here. If I can trap the wrist or I have the collar, some way to get the knee shield, I have to really feel the pressure coming in from that side. And even then, I'll like to bring my knee as close as I can to my chin or my shoulder, just to really expose this elbow. All I'm focused on is getting this elbow exposure. A lot of guys have been really good lately of just keeping their elbow in and maintaining their grips from the top position. But the push-pull mechanism that I'm operating off of is on my knee shield. So maybe I'll push him forward, I'll get a little pushback from him, have the elbow exposed, and trap the key lock or the reverse key lock, or the AKA the Kimura position. From here, it really is dependent upon what he's gonna do. I like to wait and see as soon as Bernardo, like he's already trying to do, he's gonna come to my side body. So he's past my knee lines. Now I'm simply gonna come up, off, and bring right to my knees with the Kimura lock still locked. I'm keeping though the lock as close to his hip as possible. I'm moving around this lock. I'm not bringing his hand off in any way. I'm keeping his lock by also utilizing his weight to keep the lock crushed. I'm just simply coming up here, and now for once I get this position and he's hugging me, he's gonna I'm gonna shift his weight backwards by just bumping this way. If he counters that, so he feels me starting to come up, you're gonna do what, bro? Yeah, he's gonna come back down the other way. Then I can bring my legs out.
I get it. Yeah, that's good. No, that's a great sequence. Can you do one, João or Paulo, just so I can see?
Oh. First things first is I'll always try to bump him backwards.
Good.
Right. Now once I have the backwards, I keep the lock as close to his hip as possible, and I have to worry about my legs afterwards, right? I can bring him out over. He tries to catch them. Maybe I'll have to come back and go again and take his back.
Good.
But it really is dependent upon what the guy's gonna do. So,
But everything he does, you have some answer, AJ. Like if they posture up, you do something. If they keep the weight low, you do another thing,
Right.
and you have answers for everything.
right, and the key to the key exactly. There's so many different variables based on what he's gonna do.
Good.
But the key is to keep. I see a common mistake is they get wild with the wrist, double wrist control.
Yeah.
Right. So the mechanics of it is just having double wrist control. I have a wrist on mine and I have a wrist on his, and that is pinned underneath his body weight. So he's keeping it locked.
Got it. Got it.
But I've been getting a lot more lately, based on the reaction, is the guys feel like I want to come and bring it out there. So they're a little bit more prone to giving me the space to come up to here. Which, as soon as this happens, I'm just trying to push them backwards.
Got it.
Right. But I'm keeping the lock on his hip.
I would ask you if nobody takes her back from there, but if it's working against those two guys, nobody should take her back.
I don't think it's working on you guys, no?
But what are your thoughts about the technique, Paul and Joel?
I really like it when he keep. I feel a lot of pressure when he start coming on top. It's really hard for me to take my back because my arm is trapped, you know. So when AJ get there, so I don't have a really come up. I don't have a really good angle to use this arm, because if I try to use this arm to catch his back, probably he's gonna be able to start getting the Kimura on me. So yeah.
No, man, that's great. AJ.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the fact that you're also a wrestler helps you to like knock them down and keeping your balance in the right place and et cetera, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of scrambles that come from that position, and that the whole battle with the Kimura and the key lock is like the submission wrestling history and the judo history.
Yep.
Right. There's a lot of conversation about that, but I think that's something that really helps me like kind of staying in good position for the scrambles. As long as I know I have that pin there, that lock there on his hip with both wrists controlled.
Yep.
The rest of my body can move however way, provided that it makes it.
No, yeah.
I'm not breaking something, but I'm moving around or moving him around just that pin there. Kind of acting like a gyro, almost like it's the center of everything and everything else just moves around it.
No, I got it. Yeah, so guys, AJ just started an entire structure all about Kimura with gi, and it's going to be at bjjfanatics.com soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there, so make sure to check it out, and thanks so much.
Can I try to see what you would do if I got the lock?
Yeah, there you go.
So, once I get here, what are you going to do? Ready, go.
Look what he's doing. Ah! Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But you could tell I was trying to go like more on top, push your weight back on top.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's locked like a glue.
Yeah.
So it's super, super tight.
And also, like, the more you were coming into me, that's gonna work to my advantage. So if I could try to get you to tip this way,
Got it?
now I'm in control.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going here.
No, man,
And now.
it felt like a glue on my arm.
Yeah.
You know, like, that was really good.
Right on.
I love it. That was great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You're a legend.
I appreciate it.
You're one of my, actually, I'll say this. Bernardo, he was the most talked about guy in my gym when I started training. Every day, Eduardo de Lima.
Where is that?
In Florida.
Yeah.
Clearwater, I'm a little bit out of breath. Eduardo de Lima, he would always come in because he would see all your matches and he'd be like, man, this guy Bernardo, I think he's the most technical out of all of them. And he would specifically talk about your half guard technique.
Got it.
Because, you know, he's a student of Gordo.
Yep.
Which Gordo has really one of the, you know, most insane, like Bernardo, just like, you like watch some of the half guard, bottom half guard techniques. And anyway, so he would come in and he would talk about you so much to me. So it's great to be here in the headquarters of BJJ Fanatics, sharing a match with you.
I appreciate it.
Trying to get your arm off.
No, and I was always watching you competing as well. And you had one of the best wrestlings for Jiu-Jitsu that I ever saw. So,
Right on.
Gi and no Gi, you would always like find a way to use the wrestling in Jiu-Jitsu, which is very impressive. So,
I actually, I think people see me now more as a Jiu-Jitsu guy than they see me as a wrestler.
yeah,
but
they even forget that you came from the wrestling, right?
yeah, it's kind of weird, but I started with wrestling, started wrestling in high school and college, and it was always just trying to get the takedown as much as I could, but coming into Jiu-Jitsu, it was tough because guys could just sit whenever they wanted.
Good.
I think I like the Kimura though because, you know, it's one of those positions that you can get from both top and bottom.
Yep.
Like if the guys,
I agree.
you know what I mean?
No, you can do Kimuras from everywhere. Close
Right.
guard, open guard, half guard bottom, half guard top,
Yeah.
side control, and it's unlimited. It's standing. So it's definitely a great subject, and I felt it. It felt like a glue.
Yeah.
I was like, man, how long am I gonna get stuck over here? Like,
Yeah.
where am I gonna get out from this?
Yeah.
So it was really fun.
No,
Thank
man,
you,
thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
I
Thanks.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.